guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm finally getting around to doing my April empties video. These past few weeks have been crazy. I had my last little bit of my senior year. I graduated, I moved back home. I've just been like super busy and have not had a chance to sit down and film, much less get all my empties together and do this video. So I'm super excited to finally be able to do this video for you guys. I've really been enjoying doing empties recently and working through my collection. My low buy hasn't been going so well, so it makes me feel better than I could at least use a product in a month and not so much just constantly be bringing in new products without using some up. So without further ado, let's get into the empties. First up, I have a wallflower from Bath & Body Works. I believe this was in leaves, but don't quote me on that because I don't quite remember. I liked it. It was fine. I'm kind of over wallflowers. Now that I'm out of dorm rooms, I definitely find myself wanting to burn candles way more than plug these in. This was my last one. I had a decent stock of them beforehand, and I don't know, I feel like after a week or so I don't really smell them anymore, and I don't love that, so I don't see myself repurchasing one of these for at least a little while. Next up, also from Bath & Body Works, we have the Aromatherapy Sleep Lavender and Chamomile Pillow Mist. I have had this for so long and I kind of made it a mission to use this up in April because I was just kind of sick of owning it. I had had it for quite a few years. I kind of like shuttled it back and forth between home and my dorm rooms and stuff like that, and it was like an extra step that I like didn't ever remember to do. Also, not a huge fan of lavender, so this was kind of annoying. It definitely grew on me though, so I don't really hate the smell of lavender anymore, which I guess is a plus. But yeah, I definitely don't think I will be repurchasing this just because I don't think it made a difference in my sleep, so that was the whole point of this. I'm good. Then we have two candles. This first one is the Bath & Body Works Salted Vanilla Scented Candle. I didn't like this. This kind of gave me a headache. It was like, I don't know. I don't really know what salt smells like, but this smells like that, but like sweet salt. I didn't love this. Salted vanilla is such a weird scent. I'm not really sure why I picked this one up. I had like gone into my stock and this was the second to last candle that I still had, and I was like, what the hell? I do not remember picking this out, but whatever. Definitely wouldn't repurchase this. It was just kind of bleh, and I don't really love it. It says it's white sea salt, Madagascar vanilla, and white capped waves. Whatever that means, I'm good. And the other candle I used up is the Bath & Body Works White Barn Cinnamon Spiced Vanilla. I loved this. This smells like dessert. It's just beautiful and really warm and comforting and just really yummy. And I definitely would pick this out again, probably toward a warmer month. Or not a warmer month, probably in the cooler months, because it's definitely more of like a cozy scent. And yeah, it was really nice. Couple more random products. This is the Downy Wrinkle Releaser Plus. This is in the little travel size version. I love this. I pretty much keep this with like my hair care stuff and everything, and I'm gonna refill it with the huge tub of it that I have that I never pull out because it's such a bitch to store. So I think I'm just gonna keep refilling this one up. It's great for travel. It's just great in general because it is a smaller container to have. Love this stuff. It's good for wrinkle release, odor. Like I know if I go to like a Mexican restaurant, I don't want to like wash my jeans again, like if it's like the first time I wore a pair of jeans. This like does the trick. Or even if like you have really staticky clothes, this really works. I love this stuff. Definitely will continue to repurchase this after I use up the giant tub I have. I have two supplements, the first one being CVS Health Biotin. I won't be repurchasing Biotin, mostly because I don't think it does anything for me. I just never notice any kind of a difference, whether I'm on it or I'm not on it. I feel like my hair, my nails, my skin all looks the same. So I definitely won't be picking up this particular one, and I probably won't be picking up Biotin anytime soon. The other supplement I have is this Ollie Balanced Belly for Intestinal Health, a blend of active probiotics with prebiotic fiber. This comes with 30 gummies. I'm usually really against gummy vitamins because of all the excess sugar. I just don't really get the point of eating a vitamin if it's gonna have like 9 grams of sugar. Like, I don't know, that feels like it defeats the purpose for me. So I went looking for my usual brand. I think it's like Nature's Promise or something. I don't even know what it's called. My normal brand of probiotic, and they didn't have it. The only one that I could really find was the Ollie brand. Their regular probiotic has like 6 grams of sugar or something like that, and this has less than 1 gram. That's about as good as I'm gonna get as far as gummy vitamins, but I have repurchased these. I do really like the taste of them, and it's like a fun way of taking probiotic. I'm not sure comparatively that these do the same job as my other ones, but we shall see. I probably will go back to the other ones if I can find them again after I use up my repurchased tub. But yeah, I really like them. They don't have a ton of sugar in them. They're yummy, and they give you probiotic, which is the whole point. I have 3 of the Sensodyne True White toothpaste in like the little mini versions. I love this. I'm really happy I went back on Sensodyne, and I'm really glad that I got the True White version, because it does kind of help my teeth not get yellow, but it also doesn't tear my enamel apart like the 3D White was. Like, that was painfully bad. These do the trick. I really like them. I pair them with a whitening mouthwash, and like I have a whitening stick that I use sometimes, but I really like these. I think if you have sensitive teeth but you still want some whitening, this is a great option. I also used up these Oral-B Glide 3D White floss picks. I've had these for so long. I've just recently gotten into better dental care. I don't know, I'm just really lazy when it comes to flossing. I don't really know why. I think it's just like an extra, it's me and extra steps. I just don't like to do extra things, but I'm getting better. I use these up. Would I repurchase? Probably not. I think I'm using Plackers right now, and they're just as good, and I think these are probably more expensive because they claim to help whiten your teeth. I don't know how that would be possible. They were fine, they were good, they did the job, but they did break a lot, which was kind of weird. But yeah, those are gone. Next up, we have a deodorant. This is my Secret Clear Gel Outlast Unscented. I used to think I used unscented deodorant. Apparently I don't. I use the Fresh and Clean, which to me doesn't have a scent, but apparently it does. I don't know, I guess I just thought it smelled like deodorant. This is the actual unscented version, and this burned worse than the other ones, and I also think it kind of smells like alcohol, so I definitely won't pick up the unscented versions again. I think I actually might have a scent right now, and I'm kind of whatever about it. It's clear gel deodorant, that's all I really care about. I would repurchase Secret Clear Gel in whatever scent. Next up, we have the Bath & Body Works Snowflakes and Cashmere Body Wash. This is my all-time favorite Bath & Body Works scent. Oh my god. It only comes out around Christmas. I think I got this on like Black Friday, I want to say. And I just love it. It's warm, it's delicious, it's cozy. My roommate actually mentioned that she was in the shower and she was like, what the hell does snowflakes and cashmere smell like? And she was like, your body wash smells amazing. And I'm like, yes, it does. I know, I'm obsessed. I've only ever seen it actually in a body wash. I don't think they have like lotions or anything, and I'm praying they keep bringing this out. This is the second year I've gotten it, and I love it so much. Highly recommend if you see this around Christmas, pick it up. It's so, so good. My other body wash was also pretty good. This is the Caress Evenly Gorgeous body wash. This was nice. I really like the scent of this. I think it does the job for like a pretty inexpensive body wash. Like, this is the little travel size version, and this is like overpriced compared to the full size considering it's a mini. I got this probably when I went to Florida, and I just recently used it up in Cincinnati, but really like it. Probably wouldn't repurchase because I usually just get either Soap & Glory or Bath & Body Works shower gels, but if I was in a rut, I would definitely pick this up because it was really nice. Okay, hair care. First up, no surprise, we have a Batiste dry shampoo. This is in the blush scent. This used to not be my favorite, and it has grown on me quite a bit. I actually really like this way this smells, and I was actually close to repurchasing this over my tropical scent. My tropical scent won out in the end, but I do really like this. I feel like my tastes have changed a lot when it comes to Batiste scents. I really like it. I love Batiste. It's pretty much the only dry shampoo I buy anymore. Comment down below what you like dry shampoo wise, because I don't know, I just constantly repurchase this, and maybe I want to try something new. I don't know, kind of worried about that, but we'll try it. Next up, we have the IGK Rich Kid Coconut Oil Gel. I really liked this. I was really worried that this would make my hair really oily or weird or thick and heavy. I was just kind of apprehensive about it, but it was beautiful. I really liked it. I think it's meant mostly for curly hair to kind of like optimize your curls. I have pretty wavy, closer to straighter hair than I do wavy closer to curly, but this was beautiful. Really enjoyed it. It's probably pretty pricey. I don't know if I've actually looked up how much this is yet, but I might consider it if I find that like everything else doesn't compare to this, because what I've been currently using I don't love, and I do miss this a lot. This was something that I absolutely hated. This is the Ojon Nature's Golden Elixir Instant Restorative Hair Serum. This weighed my hair down, made it really oily and kind of like weird, and I felt like it would, no matter how well I distributed it and how little I used, I felt like there was always like one spot that got just a little bit too much and just freaked out and looked awful. And so yeah, not a huge fan of this. I definitely like my hair serums to be a little lighter than this was. This was very thick and wasn't a huge fan. Definitely am not going to seek this out. You guys, I have some amazing news. I used up 2 perfumes in the month of April. 2. That is insane for me. Like, I'd never use up perfume. The first one is a sneak peek of my project pan, so stay tuned for that video. I'm actually filming it right after this. This is the Taylor Swift Enchanted Wonderstruck. This is the 1.7 ounce bottle. The original Wonderstruck is very nostalgic for me just because I wore it at a time where it was kind of like my first love and all of that, and so it brings back a lot of, you know, scent memory. But this was really nice. It's a little different than that. It's definitely not as tart as the original, but I'm not gonna buy this again. I'm pretty over celebrity perfumes, and I have quite a few that I'm trying to use up. But yeah, I'm pretty happy this is gone. It was nice, it was fun. I definitely didn't hate wearing it, but I'm not gonna go out and seek this out again. And the other perfume I used up is the Gucci Flora Oh So Fresh, I believe. It's like the greeny blue fresh version of this. I definitely prefer this version of the Gucci Flora compared to anything else. I know they have quite a few versions. For a really long time, this was one of my top 5 perfumes, and I was positive I was going to use it up. I knew I was really low on it, so I was kind of like, oh, I don't want to use it, blah, blah, blah. I believe this has been discontinued. It's really hard to find, and I can only find it in like larger sizes at Ulta and Sephora online. So I was really scared that I was gonna, like, you know, not use it up or not repurchase it in time, and that it was going to be completely gone before I could buy it again. But I'm really happy that I didn't jump and buy this before I'd used it up, because I used this for about a week and that's all I had left of it. And I'm really glad I didn't repurchase this. I do really like the way this smells, but I'm not a huge fan of it anymore, and I'm really glad that I didn't just like decide to go buy like the 3-ounce bottle because of what I liked 6 months ago. Yeah, so I won't be repurchasing this. That's kind of a shocker because I've been thinking about repurchasing it for like years. Yeah, it was nice. I really like it, but I'm kind of over it now, so won't be repurchasing. I didn't see a couple of these samples. This is the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream from Sol de Janeiro. This is just a little sample I got in a Sephora order. This was nice. I think I would definitely go out and purchase it. I'm not totally sure. I want to spring all that money on lotion when I still have lotions in my project pan, but this was nice. I didn't hate it. I'm not totally sure how I feel about it because I feel like I only got like half of a use out of this, so we'll see. This is the Supergoop Forever Young hand cream with sea buckthorn. It's got an SPF in it. I didn't love this. I used up my Tony Moly hand cream in March, and I am really missing that. This just doesn't do it for me. Don't like the way it smells. Don't like the way it makes me feel, the way it makes my hands feel. I don't feel like I need a hand cream with SPF just because I'm most of the time using hand cream at night, so it just doesn't work for me. So yeah, I definitely won't be purchasing this. This is the Juicy Couture La La perfume. This was fine. I'm definitely not going to purchase it though. It was very sweet, but it's not something that I need. have one little skincare sample. This is the Ole Henriksen Balance Find Your Balance Oil Control Cleanser. This was okay, but it's not something that made me want to try it out more or anything like that, and I'm fine with this. I think I have like 2 more little samples like this that were supposed to be in like a system, but I just used this because I ran out of cleanser, but not my favorite. We have some simple micellar wipes. These were good. I bought these because I went to Cincinnati back in March and I just got around to using them. They're good for travel for sure. However, they're just not my favorite. I don't really like wipes anymore. I just find that I rather get a cotton pad and soak it myself with micellar water, just because then I can control the amount of moisture in it. These sometimes felt a little dry, felt like they were tugging on my skin, and I felt like the, you know, normal simple micellar water in the like bottle worked better. So definitely won't be purchasing these, although they are good for travel, so that may be, you know, if I were to pick them up again, that would be why I picked them up. Okay, a little bit of a story time. Back in February, I was pretty good with my low buy still. Can't say that anymore. And I was kind of feeling like I wanted to treat myself. And I had always been up to that point, all that I had ever used were drugstore micellar waters. And I was very curious about more high-end ones. So I go on the Sephora website, I went through it, I thought about it a little bit, and I decided on the Caudalie one. This is, I think, $28. My God. For 6.7 ounces. So the reviews I read, I believe, were old, because I believe they reformulated this, and then the reviews after the reformulation were pretty bad. And I can understand why. This like didn't remove makeup. Like, I don't know what this did. I had to use so much of this for this to work. I had to tug, I had to pull. I had to work so hard to get this to work, and that like made me so mad because I paid $28. I want this to at least remove my damn makeup. But yeah, no, I think they've now discontinued. Like, I don't even think you can get this on the Sephora website. I'm just I am still trying out like drugstore micellar waters and just kind of seeing what I like, what I don't like, but this was just awful. Oh my God, so bad. Next up, we have a little sunscreen. This is the Tarte Guard 30 sunscreen lotion in the little deluxe size sample, and the little cap like had broken off, so it's kind of broken. I don't love this as far as sunscreen goes. I definitely am not going to pay the amount that this costs, because I just find that it's very greasy, very thick. I can feel it on my face, and I hate that so much. So yeah, I was not blown away. I'm glad that this is done. Another thing I'm so glad is done is the Pharmacy Honey Drop Lightweight Moisturizer with Echinacea Green Envy Honey. Holy crap, I hated this. This was so bad, and it was kind of painful to use up, and like I kept complaining about it to my friend, and she was like, why don't you just stop using it? And I'm like, I don't know, I want to use it up. I'm ridiculous, I guess. So this stunk so bad, like wet dog. Like, I literally had my friend smell my face, and she was like, oh. And I'm like, I don't know why this smells so awful. If I put makeup on top of it, it was okay. But a lot of days I like to just slap on some skincare and go out the door, and this just, no. I would use the excess as like a hand cream, and I would like get my hands close to my face and just be like, oh my God, I hate this. I didn't like that it had little like bursting bead balls things in them. I didn't like this at all. I didn't think it sunk into my skin very well. I don't think it moisturized very well. I just hate this product. I just hate this product. Last up for skincare was actually sent to me from Influenster, and that is the La Roche-Posay Toleraine Purifying Foaming Cleanser for normal to oily skin. I've had this since November, and I used it up last month. I think that's a pretty decent amount of time. This is 13.52 fluid ounces. I liked this. It was fine. I don't think I'm gonna seek it out again, because I do prefer my Murad with the salicylic acid and stuff. I am starting to realize that I don't necessarily need the salicylic acid in my cleansers for my skin to behave, but this was nice. It does foam up. It didn't strip my skin, but that is something, you know, to think about, that it does foam up. It says that it's safe for sensitive skin. I do have sensitive skin. It didn't do anything to me, but I think it's just personal preference. This didn't bother me, but it wasn't my favorite. I have 2 little Beauty Blender liquid cleanser samples. I really liked this. I've been using the solids recently, and I was thinking I really liked those, and then I tried these, and I was like, nope, I like the liquid. I've already put it on my loves list for when I use up on my cleansers or my brush and sponge cleansers, that I'm gonna pick this up because it was also really nice on brushes, so yes. Going along with that, I have a Beauty Blender. This is a black one. Obviously, I didn't wash it before showing it in this video. The main reason I had to toss this was because I gouged the crap out of it with my fingernail when washing it one day, and it's just gotten old, so I love beauty blenders. I will continue to repurchase beauty blenders. I've recently got a pink one again, and I've just found that I prefer the pink one. Like, they claim there's no difference, but I'm starting to believe that there's a difference, and I do just prefer the pink one, and the black one was nice, but I'm pretty much over it. Then I just have a few little makeup empties. This is the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara. This was really nice at the beginning, and I really liked it at the beginning, but as it started to get a little bit older, I just didn't find it to be that amazing. I'm kind of having an issue with mascara recently where, like, nothing's impressing me. I'm just kind of like meh about all of it. Like, this was really nice, and then all of a sudden I was like, no, it's not. I prefer it to the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir, which is one of the ones I'm using now. I definitely prefer this. I just don't think I'm gonna seek it out. I definitely have so many more mascaras to get through before I can even think about repurchasing a mascara, but this didn't keep going the way I wanted it to. Next up, we have the Becca Backlight Priming Filter in a deluxe size sample. I really didn't like this. The more I used it, the more I was like, oh my god, I hate this. At first I really liked it. At first it worked fine for me, and I had heard from Liv Loves Her Makeup that she felt like it gave too much of an artificial cast on her skin, and I didn't understand what she meant until I had this for about a month, and then I started really looking at my skin, and I was like, ugh. I get what she's saying, and I just didn't like it. It doesn't work with the foundation that I'm panning right now, so that was kind of difficult. It doesn't work with a lot of my foundations. It doesn't help that I have combo oily skin, so this isn't really suited for my skin. I gave it a go. I'm not a fan. This is a little deluxe size sample of the Marc Jacobs Highliner in black. This goes forever. You don't need to buy the full size if you can get the mini, because oh my god, this doesn't end. I really like this. I would consider repurchasing it or getting a mini again. I have a bunch of other eyeliners I need to use up first, but this is one of my favorites for sure. And finally, I used up a deluxe size sample of the Tarteist lip liner in Latergram. I was using this under the lipstick, which I'm wearing today, that I'm panning, which is Snob by MAC, just to kind of deepen it a little bit, because sometimes I feel like Snob is far too much of a lilac-y pink. It's a little too bright for what I was wanting out of it. So I put a more nudie pink lip liner underneath, and it tones it down, and I really like it. So I was using it under that, and I really liked it for that. Do I think this is groundbreaking and something that I need to go out and buy again? Not at all. I definitely have a lot of other nudie pink lip liners that do the same thing as this did, and just another thing that's gone. So yes, that's everything I used up in the month of April. The total value of products that I used up this month will be on your screen now. I hope it's impressive. I haven't added it up yet, but fingers crossed it's good, I guess. Yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope next month I can get my May empties up at a more reasonable time, because wow. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, all the normal stuff, and I'll see you guys again really soon. Bye.